study program, batch 25 at Jakarta State University in response with our lecturer, Miss Siti Lasti.
Pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose with the pose pose with the fans. Pose with the pose with the pose 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 with the fans. Pose with the fans.
Human relation as relation with or between people, particularly in a workplace or professional setting. From a personal perspective, there are many advantages to having good human relation skills. Human relations, however, was not always central to the conversation on organizational success. In this video, we will explain about human relation.
Human relation not as a theory from a book, but as something we experience every day. Human relation is talk about how we talk, how we listen, and how we respond to people around us. Sometimes problems don't happen just because the task is hard, but communication fails.
We are not going to present slides or definitions only, but we want this video like a real conversation because human relation itself is about real interaction.
Human relation refers to the relationship between people in a group, organization, and workplace. It includes communication, cooperation, trust, and emotional understanding. When people feel respect, they are more willing to work together.
But when human relations are poor, people often become silent, defensive, and emotionally distant. They might still work, but without motivation. This is why human relations effective performance and productivity.
Human relation is not about being nice all the time. It's about being respectful, honest, and open, even during a conflict.
Human relations always start from how we see ourselves. Self-esteem is how much value we give to ourselves as individuals.
If someone has low self-esteem, they may avoid speaking, feel insecure, or overthink small situation. This affects how they communicate with others.
Self-image is how we think others will see us. If we believe others see us negatively, we might act defensively or withdraw socially.
That's why understanding ourselves is the first step to improving human relations.
In daily work life, problems in human relation often do not come from difficult tasks, but from poor interaction between people. One common example is a team leader who rarely listens to their team members. At the beginning, the team may still follow instructions and complete their duties. However, over time, team's members start to feel ignored. They stop sharing ideas, avoid giving opinions, and only work because they have to, not because they feel motivated. This situation slowly reduces creativity, trust, and teamwork. Good leadership is not about controlling people or giving orders all the time, but about understanding people, appreciating their input, and creating a space where everyone feels heard.
Improving human relations requires awareness and consistent effort. One of the most effective strategies is active listening. Active listening means giving full attention to the speaker without interrupting, judging, or immediately responding. It shows respect and helps others feel valued. Another important strategy is clear and respectful communication. Sometimes conflict happens not because of what we say, but because of how we say it. Tone, body language, and word choice play a big role. A Empathy is also essential in building strong relationships. When we try to understand how others feel and see situations from their perspective, trust grows naturally and cooperation becomes stronger.
There are simple principles that can help maintain healthy human relations. One important do is respecting difference. People come from different backgrounds, cultures, and ways of thinking, and this difference should be appreciated, not rejected. Another important do is giving constructive feedback. Feedback should focus on improvement, not personal attack. On the other hand, there are behaviors that should be avoided. Ignoring people's ideas, dismissing their emotions, communicating aggressively, or making assumptions can quickly damage relationships. These actions create misunderstanding, tension, and emotional distance between people.
In the modern era, technology has changed the way people communicate. Message can be sent instantly through chat applications, emails, and social media. While this makes communication faster, it also makes it less personal. Without facial expressions, tone of voice, or body language, message can easily be misunderstood. A simple sentence may sound cold, rude, or unclear. Because of this, emotional intelligence becomes more important than ever. People need to be more careful, patient, and empathetic when communication through digital platforms to avoid unnecessary conflict.
Human relation is not a skill that we master once and then forget. It is a continuous process that requires ongoing learning, self awareness, and reflection as people grow and encounter new situations. The way they interact with others also needs to adapt. This means being open to feedback, recognizing personal strength and weakness, and learning from everyday experience in social interaction.
Developing good human relation involves improving how we listen, communicate, and understand others. Listening with empathy, expressing ideas clearly, and respecting different perspectives help prevent misunderstanding and build trust.
In the workplace, strong human relations create a positive atmosphere that supports teamwork and collaboration. When individuals communicate well and respect one another, cooperation becomes smoother and conflict can be managed more effectively. This leads to higher motivation, better performance, and a stronger sense of responsibility within a team.
Overall, strong human relations greatly influence the quality of life. When people feel respect and understood, they are more confident and emotionally connected to others. This sense of connection encourages individuals to contribute their best effort, creating healthier relationships and a more supportive